Hey guys, so as you know, you've probably seen, we recently got married. So very exciting news for us. And as we do with a lot of things, we pulled off a minimalistic cheap wedding. So we wanted to bring you a video to show you how we did that. How did we keep it super cheap? And it came out to about $14. And you can add in a few other fees that we incurred that were associated with like the license and things like that, and maybe bring it up a little higher, but still well under about $100 or so when you add those fees in. So here's what we did. One of the biggest things in a wedding, right? The wedding venue. Where did we have ours? We had it at the top of the Cascades, in the mountains. That cost us nothing. That was a $0 cost, because all we had to do was hike, take a short hike up to one of our favorite spots in the mountains. And that awarded us with awesome backdrop and cost us nothing. The next big thing, the rings. So we did exchange our rings up there where we set our vows at the top of the mountains. And our rings also cost us nothing because we made our rings. So we got some free wood. I believe it was off of Craigslist that someone was giving away. We got it. We worked in the shop together one afternoon, and we made our own rings, which is awesome. They look great, and they're a perfect fit, and they're really special to us. We spent time together making them, and they cost us nothing. The next big thing in a wedding, the cake. We went to the local grocery store, and we got some cupcakes, which cost us about $4. So, now we're starting to rack in some cost, right? $4 on our cake. The other big thing in a wedding is the dress. We kind of went back and forth as to whether or not I'd even wear a dress. We finally decided, yeah, I'll wear a dress for this day. We ran to a few places looking for a decently priced dress. We found this nice white dress that was on sale, and we got it for $10. So we spent $10 on the dress, one of our biggest expenditures. And the next thing in a wedding are flowers. So I had a flower petal path to walk down, but again, cost nothing because the flowers are provided by nature. And being at the top of the Cascades in the summer, you get flowers everywhere. You get wildflowers, just about every color you can imagine. Yellow and orange and red and purple, and wildflowers everywhere up there. So free flowers, right? And another big thing for a wedding is obviously photos. We did take photos and videos. We used our own camera. Most of us have a camera. So this can be a $0 expenditure if you already have some sort of camera. So we had a camera and a tripod, and we just set it up and used the 10-second timer for a lot of pictures. So we could run over and, put the timer on, run over, and do a candid shot. Or pose if we wanted to. It was kind of like having a photographer there. So we came up with a lot of cute pictures that way, just laughing and goofing off, and all kinds of fun pictures and videos, and it didn't cost us anything. So those are the main things. That's how we pulled off our wedding. Climbed to the top of the Cascades, said our vows, and we did it this way. We did have a few people come up. I mean, it was mostly a personal event. We had a few people show up hiking, and they sort of shared in our joy up there. But it allowed us to have a really special event that didn't really cost us that much at all. $14 was the total cost. And if you add in things like, let's say, travel costs to get to the Cascades, for us, it's not a far drive. It was about a 3-hour or so drive to get there. So it really didn't cost us that much in gas, but you could add that on if you wanted to. But it still doesn't cost you that much compared to a traditional wedding. Most of us have a special place nearby, so we feel like this is a reasonable thing, is to go to a place that's special to you. For us, it was this particular hike that we did, and it provided us with an awesome backdrop. So we loved it. We couldn't imagine a better place, and it didn't cost us anything. So we saved money there. We saved money with the rings were huge. I mean, we're not really into lavish, expensive jewelry or anything like that. We really didn't want to go crazy. And this meant more to us to make these wooden rings. So we're really glad we did that. The marriage license and fees, that did cost us, can't really get around that. So that was like $48. So if you want to add that into the cost too, I mean, it's normally not calculated into the cost of the actual wedding, but that was a fee associated with us to officially be married. So it was about $48 there. So that cost us, many times the actual wedding cost just to get it official. So that was in there. But what you see is really cheap wedding. I mean, one of the cheapest weddings I've ever heard of, and still an amazing event. So we just wanted to tell you how we pulled that off, and yeah, give you guys some ideas if you're planning one, or just show you how we kept it minimalistic and saved money for other things afterwards, right? We're getting ready to buy a house, and we want to have more time with each other to travel. So good cost savings there. And yeah, so we will see you guys next time.